Hey guys, Fresh for News. Today I'm going to be reading some Amogus lore for you guys. Amogus is our Lord and Savior. Hailing from a sus village, Lord Amogus became so powerful and wise that Amogus was able to defeat Ultimate Sus by turning into a suspicious sus, thereby setting us free from the sus pain. From that day forward, we are not suspicious sus, but suspension sus. Did you like that? Sogoma Restaurant is indisputably the most popular restaurant chain in her rented neighborhood and a major one in Sus City, boasting over 500 stores scattered throughout Amogo. They are known for their renowned asparagus, their specialty, and Lady Seasons, their trademark and patent. Sogoma Restaurant is featured on Impasta the Restaurant, the 44th episode of the Amogo series. Yeah. The Amogus series is a Sussy animated series containing 3 seasons, each with 50 episodes. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm gonna list every single episode of the Amogus series. Season 1, Episode 1, The First Sussy Baka. Episode 2, Susamogus. Episode 3, The Sussy Dance. Episode 4, The Land of Sussness. Episode 5, The Sussy Store. Episode 6, A Trip to the Sus Island. Episode 7, The Mogus Mansion. Episode 8, A Trip to Amogusia. 9, The Sussy Signal. Episode 10, Task Day. Episode 11, The Battles of Colosseum. Episode 12, Among Us Can into Space. Episode 13, The Sussy Bakery. Episode 14, When the Pig is Sus. Episode 15, The Discovery of Sussism. Episode 16, A Trip to the Sus's Office. Episode 17, The Colonization of Uranus. Episode 18, Frogger Swamp. Episode 19, Amogus Meets a Fungus. Episode 20, A Trip to the Frosty Sus. Episode 21, The Sussy Fossils. Episode 22, Stuck in Amogus Rib. Episode 23, The Sussy Cliffs. Episode 24, Sussman and the Computer. Episode 5, The Magic of Amogus. Episode 26, Amogus Meets Monkey. Episode 27, The First The Fungus Battle. Episode 28, Amogus in Arabia. Episode 29, Trump is the Sus. Episode 30, The Pharaoh Sus. Episode 31, The Sussy Virus. Episode 32, Glory to Amogus. Episode 33, The Colonization of Venus. Episode 34, The Second Fungus Battle. Episode 35, Sussman orders a fidget spinner. Episode 36, Red is acting sus. Episode 37, The Great Sus War. Episode 38, Trash Can Sus. Episode 39, Tiki at the Circus. Episode 40, The Sussy Field. Episode 41, The Sunken Sus. Episode 42, Among Us in the Oil Rush. Episode 43, Kim Jong-us Nuke Sus City. Episode 44, Imposter at the Restaurant. Episode 45, Poverty on Amogo. Episode 46, Sussman finds Amogus Wiki. Episode 47, The Sussy School. Episode 48, The Most Colorful Amogus Ever. Episode 49, The Sussy Garden. Episode 50, Amoboto is Depressed. Bear with me, we're just doing a little ad break here. Sus is the best word to describe Amogi, Ultimate Sus, and many objects in the Sussyverse. Coincidentally, it's the scientific name for the pig, the red crewmate who is often seen as sus. Definitions: Verb, giving the impression that something is questionable or dishonest. It's a little sus that he knows exactly how to play sussy. Relating to or detonating law under which person could be arrested on suspicion of having committed an offense, typically being overly sus. The sus among the law of 92 AA. Noun. Suspicion of having committed a crime. They were sent to sus prison on sus. Ultimate Sus was very sus. He led the Sus Empire and was changed into a suspicious sus by Amogus. Trivia 1. Ultimate Sus is a member of the Ultimate Crew. 2. Ultimate Sus was the very first sussy rocket ever. Number 3. Amogus turned into a suspicious sus. Appearance. Ultimate Sus is a red version of Amogus before Amogus turned him into a suspicious sus. His helmet was injured. He wears a soldier shirt. He also participated on the Sussy War. This is the last one. This is the last part of the lore. The Great Sus War is the 37th episode of the Amogus series. It talks about and acts out the Great Sus War. The Great Sus War is fought between 4 parties: the Amogus Alignment, the Sus Empire, the Sus Confederation, and the Hackers on a Sus-wide scale. It officially began on Augustus 18th, 378 AA, and ended in late 384 AA. After Amogus, if you're wondering what AA means. Over 68,000 bodies were found, and scientists estimate at least 152,000 fatalities. Participants: Sus Empire. The Ultimate Sus established the Sus Empire around 375 AA as a secret anarchist organization that wished to free all Amogus and society's laws. They began the war with around 30,000 members, which slowly dwindled. Only about 2,000 troops remained at the end of the war. Summary: the Sus Empire, led by Ultimate Sus, planned to assassinate all members of the government to free citizens from the rules and restrictions of society. First, they invaded the SCE from the north to eliminate opposition from the other side of Amogusia. They gradually progressed southward, devastating every village, and just devastating every village and town in their path. Many sought refuge in Fort Zarteganji and Sus City. Barikadan the Sussy and several local government leaders were worried that the Empire would succeed. To combat it, they hired volunteers to form the Sus Alignment, led by General Amogus. This marked the beginning of the war. Bombay and Amoglans had not been invented, so the war was fought with swords, bows, and fire, as well as propaganda. Additionally, Sir Mogus was the Sussy developed as a simple but effective cipher, now known as modern Amonganese, by switching the letters of Old Amonganese to avoid being spied on. After a long war, the Among Us alignment was ultimately victorious thanks to General Amongst's superior battle tactics that converted all of the Sus Empire, including Ultimate Sus, into Suspicious C and liberated them, bringing peace to Emgo. However, Emgo was left in a state of chaos and destruction that would be difficult to repair. Aftermath. After the devastating war, the government of Sus declared the creation of the Sus Army, the first official army of Emgo. General Amogus received money, the position of Lord of the Sus, and the title of the Sus Hero. He is still remembered to this day. Saint Among Us transformed the Empire into a peaceful organization, developed the Amogusism ideology, and helped Emgo to recover. The Sus Empire would live on for over a millennium to come. Details: Augustus 18 to 25. The Sus War began in earnest. The Confederacy divided their troops into 2 groups. One would march east and put the armies of the Sus Empire on the defensive, while the other would march west and try to destroy the alignment. The Sus Empire quickly formed a defense perimeter around their homeland and went to work constructing fortifications and the strongholds. The Hagglers introduced longbows and crossbows into their arsenal to assault the landlocked Sus Empire's forces. They also created armored walkers to bypass the Empire's defenses. The Among Us alignment also made long-range bows to encounter the Sus Empire's armed vessels. They arrayed their troops into two armies. One army remained stationary, while the other division marched towards the Sus Empire's borders. That's it. That's the entire Sus lore of the Amorgos. See ya! Subscribe to PewDiePie and peace.